As a Christian, it's essential to approach the concept of trust, especially when it comes to scientists, with a critical and nuanced perspective. While scientists have made incredible contributions to our understanding of the world, there are several reasons why Christians may be wary of blindly trusting them. Firstly, the scientific community is not immune to the influence of worldly ideologies and philosophies that often contradict biblical teachings. Many scientists, though not all, adhere to a naturalistic worldview that excludes the possibility of supernatural intervention or divine creation. This inherent bias can lead scientists to interpret data and observations through a lens that is inherently at odds with Christian beliefs. For instance, the theory of evolution, which is widely accepted in the scientific community, suggests that life on Earth emerged through a process of random mutation and natural selection, rather than through intentional creation by a divine being. While this theory may be supported by empirical evidence, it fundamentally challenges the biblical account of creation, leaving Christians to question the motivations and assumptions that underlie it. Another reason Christians may be hesitant to trust scientists is the prevalence of moral relativism in the scientific community. Many scientists operate under the assumption that morality is relative and subjective, rather than objective and absolute. This perspective can lead to a disregard for traditional Christian values and principles, such as the sanctity of human life, the importance of sexual purity, and the institution of marriage. When scientists prioritize scientific progress over moral considerations, Christians may justifiably worry that their research and recommendations will ultimately undermine the very foundations of their faith. Moreover, the scientific community is not always transparent about its methods, data, and assumptions. The replication crisis in fields like psychology and medicine has highlighted the problem of fraud or fraudulent research, which can have serious consequences for public policy and individual decision-making. Christians may be skeptical of scientific claims when they are not accompanied by rigorous scrutiny, peer review, and a willingness to acknowledge uncertainty or error. The lack of transparency and accountability in scientific research can erode trust and create an environment in which Christians feel that scientists are more interested in promoting their own agendas than in seeking truth. Additionally, Christians may be concerned about the potential consequences of scientific discoveries and innovations, particularly in fields like biotechnology, artificial intelligence, and genetics. While these advances hold tremendous promise for improving human life, they also raise important ethical questions about the limits of scientific inquiry and their responsible use of knowledge. Christians may worry that scientists are playing God, manipulating the fundamental building blocks of life, and pushing the boundaries of human enhancement without sufficient regard for the moral and spiritual implications. Finally, the history of science is replete with examples of scientists who have used their expertise to undermine Christian faith and values. From the Enlightenment thinkers who sought to supplant religious authority with scientific rationality to the modern-day atheists who use science as a platform to critique and mock Christianity, there is a long tradition of scientific skepticism towards faith. This legacy of antagonism can create a sense of distrust among Christians who may perceive scientists as being overtly hostile to their beliefs and values. In conclusion, while scientists have made invaluable contributions to our understanding of the world, there are legitimate reasons why Christians may be cautious about trusting them. The influence of worldly ideologies, moral relativism, lack of transparency, potential consequences of scientific discoveries, and historical antagonism towards Christianity all contribute to a complex landscape in which trust must be earned, rather than assumed. As Christians, it's essential to engage with scientific knowledge and discoveries in a discerning and critical manner, recognizing both the benefits and limitations of scientific inquiry, and seeking to integrate our faith and reason in a way that honors God and promotes human flourishing.